What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Nerd On. My name is Tom, and today we're doing some trailer reactions. Today's trailer is Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again trailer from Marvel Entertainment on Disney Plus. Official trailer. If you haven't lived under a rock, then you know of Daredevil on Netflix. It was probably the most successful, biggest, baddest, cool thing from the MCU because they were like, oh, we could do TV shows. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I think, was just as hyped, but there was something about Daredevil, like, as such a beloved character. Not necessarily saying, like, it's more loved than Spider-Man or anything like that, but it's like Sonic, right? Where it's like the hardcore fans of Daredevil, specifically Charlie Cox's depiction or performance of Daredevil, is so beloved. We're gonna be doing some reactions today. I don't usually give a lot of big, huge, fake, clickbaity reactions. I'm gonna kind of talk maybe during it, and then I'll talk afterwards of like what I think of it, how I feel like it's gonna go. Do I feel like is it worth my time or not? I'll be 100% honest. I'm much more of a DC fan than an MCU fan, but 2008 when Iron Man first came out, I was there every midnight release for Thor, for Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2. I was there. I was in it. And I think after the first 8 years, like right before we got to Infinity War, I was kind of like, all right, we're kind of getting waterboarded. We're kind of getting waterboarded. It's kind of everywhere. And I'm not saying it to be a hipster, but it's just like, I want it to feel special. I want it to feel like an event. And I don't want it to feel like, well, you're behind now. FOMO doesn't get to me. What gets me is, like, this is something special, and that's what I want to see from this. Expectations are mild because even though I liked the Daredevil show, I liked Jessica Jones's first season more than the first season Daredevil. I think the season 2 of Daredevil was probably my favorite, then close to Punisher season 1. Defenders is kind of whatever. I like Sweet Christmas, Iron Fist. I didn't hate it as much as everyone else did. I get why they did, but I'm like, all right. So without further ado, let's go straight into the trailer and watch this. I've been holding this off. People have been putting it in the Discord for nerdnot.tv/Discord, and I was like, you know what? I'll hold it off so I can react to it and I can give you guys exactly how I feel right in the moment. So let's check it out. Marvel Television's Daredevil Born Again.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again. When I was a boy,
Vincent
a lot of
D'Onofrio
time has
tweet that all the
passed.
time.
By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
Oh, Foggy.
I could say the same about you.
I beat you.
Mayor
Oh.
serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
Ooh.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
What's happening here? Jesus.
You see,
Oh.
can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken.
Ooh.
Chaos must reign.
Ooh. We like Frank.
Mind putting the hatchet down?
Ooh. We like Punisher.
I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised
Oh, is that gonna be Jigsaw?
to believe in retribution.
Plain as you. Did we put a Tiger Roar? March 4th, eh? Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there 2 seconds of something? No. Okay, cool. we'll be done with that. Okay, so Daredevil Born Again. I feel it looks okay. It looks all right. I mean, if you love the character, I think you're gonna like you just creamed your pants and you need to get You need to have it changed, which is fine. I'd be like that if I saw Henry Cavill come back as Superman at any day. I'm very, very blurry on actually what happens in season 3 of Daredevil because like that was at the time where I was just like, are we gonna bring back Elektra? Are we not gonna bring back Elektra? And what's going on with the Hand? I know Bullseye was there and he impersonated him, and I'm pretty sure that was the "I beat you" line, right? That was where the "I beat you." The reason I bring that up is because I feel like this trailer's cut very much for the online audience. I feel like of course that's how people are interacting with it, but like it's very aware that the audience really loved that scene where he's just beating the crap out of Kingpin in his house, and he's like, "No, I beat you." And the cool thing I like about this trailer is that it is this dialogue scene between I wanted to say Ben Affleck for a second, which I'm like, that's not right. Between the two characters, because it's an important thing. I think it's like it shows the history. It tells the long-standing history between these two characters and how iconic that is. I did, in the dreamest of dreams, I would love to have Spider-Man show up, not because I need to have this to be a cameo fest, but because Kingpin also has relationships with Spider-Man, and I feel like if there's a chance to weave in a little bit of the MCU, it can. I know some people would be like, let's just keep it the TV show, but I'm like, that was the biggest, I think, weakness of the Netflix TV shows, is that they never, like, the movies never wanted to pay respects to them. They never wanted to, like, bring them in, which, is just a travesty. I'm going to go ahead and read this comment real quick. I love the Daredevil movie, but to be frank, I haven't seen it in a while. But I also loved this actor when he showed up in Spider-Man and She-Hulk. And the thing, I have not watched She-Hulk, so I don't know exactly where Daredevil has been character-wise in the live-action world since Daredevil on Netflix. I know, again, a lot of people love Charlie Cox as Daredevil, and I'm hoping that this continues in that tradition where it feels very, very focused. I think that's been a problem for a lot of the MCU films for many people. They kind of feel a little unfocused because they all feel a little too much as stepping stones for the next movie, for the next crossover event. And I hope these shows maintain that. And the one thing I will say about the Marvel TV shows is I felt like they were all like 22 episodes long or 18 episodes long. Whatever it was, they were always 2 episodes too long, and they'd always have these like 2 episodes before the last 2 episodes that always felt like these like flashback exposition-y fillers, and I abhorred it. I abhorred those episodes. Some people would say I have a lack of patience, but I would just say it's like I think that's just a lack of like good story plotting. And I'm a big plotter. I love plots a lot more than I like sometimes character developments. But I'm like, if you're gonna, I feel like Arrow, honestly, Arrow season 1 and season 2, the way you flashback between 2 timelines is like, that's good. That keeps you involved and invested. When you throw in like a weirdo, like, well, these are 2 episodes where like they're just not gonna progress the plot, and the character's gonna be like in a bathtub for 2 of the episodes. You're like, why? But anyways, to be frank, but that's it. Those are my feelings. Those are my thoughts about Daredevil Born Again. I want everyone who's super excited for this to be excited for it. I'll probably have to try to recatch season 3 of Daredevil again just to catch up on it, and probably some She-Hulk just so I can be like, okay, where is he at? Where is he at? I'll say this. It also will feel a little weird if it's not anything more than a Kingpin story. And I mean, like, I know people like it. And again, we see some Bullseye. And again, I'm assuming the guy with the glass face or with the glass shards is probably going to be Jigsaw. Unless it's just some random guy who gets his face plastered with glass. And that would mean maybe there's 3 villains at the end of this season. Who knows? But yeah, those are my thoughts. If you guys liked what I had to say, or you think I'm wrong, continue the conversations in the comments. Or if you want to be part of the Nerd On community, talk about other films and other nerdy things, join nerdon.tv/discord. If you'd like to support us and check out some of our exclusive or our podcasts before they come out, get some exclusives, go to nerdon.tv/patreon. And other than that, take care of yourselves. You know the drill. As always, Nerd On.
Nerd on the Podcast is proud to be powered by Focusrite, Embody, creators of Immerse Gaming, Odyssey, Amazon, and TCG Player. Enjoy the show. Thanks for listening. If you like what you hear, support the show by joining the Nerd On Nation powered by Patreon. Go to nerdon.tv/Patreon and get Nerd On exclusives for as little as $1 a month.